We spend a quarter to a third of our lives at work. Your career is a big part of life, so it's important to find one that helps you grow personally and professionally. This skill is called career and self-development, and it starts with knowing yourself. A useful acronym to help you think about what goes into knowing ourselves is VISA. VISA stands for values, interests, strengths, and areas for improvement. Let's start with the first section, values. Thinking about your life priorities is a useful way to identify your career values. To do this, ask yourself questions like, what motivates me? What kind of environments do I thrive in? What issues or causes am I passionate about? And what lifestyle do I want? For example, if you're against animal testing, you may struggle with working for an organization that is involved with animal testing. Treating values like a guide for how you want to live your life can enrich your goals. The same goes for the I in VISA, interests. Exploring your interests isn't about turning your hobbies into a career. It's about contemplating what you enjoy. Your interests may be specific activities, or they may be how you prefer thinking and working. Think about how your interests might fit into your work by paying attention to things like what you like to read online, what you have a lot of patience for, or what you liked about a recent activity that you were involved with. For example, maybe you will connect your interest in fashion-related content to a broader interest in design and look for work that will allow you to express it. Similar to your interests, you should also start thinking about your strengths, the S in VISA. Finding a meaningful career that allows you to use your strengths starts with figuring out what you're good at. Why is this important? All jobs demand certain core skills. The more core skills you have or develop, the easier it will be for your career to progress. Get to know your strengths by thinking about your accomplishments. What skills helped you achieve them? Asking somebody you trust what they consider to be your strengths. This could be a friend, relative, or supervisor. And lastly, taking online personality tests to see what resonates. Knowing your strengths is important, but so is being aware of the A in VISA, your areas for improvement. Each and every one of us is a work in progress. Knowing what you need to work on starts with asking yourself questions like, what could I have done better during a meeting or presentation? And getting feedback from others by asking specific questions like, what's one thing I could have done better on that project? If you're new to seeking feedback, keep this important point in mind. Giving good feedback is a skill that most people lack. Depending on their choice of words, you may feel caught off guard or offended after you get feedback. In these situations, remember that once you get defensive, you'll automatically protect your ego by justifying your actions, instead of hearing the information you're being given. This defeats the point of seeking feedback in the first place, because it closes you off to helpful insight. Getting to know yourself will help you find a suitable career. To do this, you'll need to reflect on your values and interests and become aware of your strengths and areas for improvement. This self-exploration can seem like a lot of work, but laying a solid foundation for your future career success is worth it.